Yeah, Stella, baby. Finna get right. Here we go. Yeah, listen. I ain't really trying to hold too much pride. Feeling like Michael, how I beat those odds. Yeah.
Welcome to Unapologetically Divorced, where we do not just talk about relationships here. We talk about divorcing everything in your life that is no longer serving you. And today we're going to be talking about letting go of perfectionism. Thank you for joining us for our daily 7 minutes of positivity. So as we talk about letting go of perfectionism, it depends on what season of life you're in. For some, they might feel like, what's the big deal? Like, what's wrong with being a perfectionist? But there's so much because perfectionism gets in your head. It stops you from being able to accomplish those goals and those dreams and really putting one foot in front of the next to get to your next level. And if you move too slow, sometimes you miss opportunities. If you move too fast, sometimes you miss opportunities. And it's important to know that you have to be willing to take action as needed. And in your life, if you ever feel like you just feel uneasy or you feel like I can't say yes or I can't fully go all in, then there's a reason for that. Every situation I've ever been in that I felt reserved about, or I felt like, man, I can't 100% do this, but I did anyway. There was a reason. Something just did not work out with it. And so as we talk about this topic, let's start with this quote. Perfection is the enemy of progress. And so perfection is putting so much weight on yourself that's unnecessary. First of all, you're not perfect. Nobody is perfect. Even in a relationship, we have two imperfect people coming together, and we have to be willing to give each other grace. And so it's important to understand that, yes, my goal is to strive every day to do my best, but sometimes you're going to fall short. And so if you're working on that work project, or you're working on this for your business, or you're doing these things for your children, you're doing this and you're doing that, and the plate just gets so piled on, you have to understand that you are not perfect. Doing something is better than doing nothing. Because oftentimes I find clients who struggle with perfectionism, they also are struggling with procrastination to some form or another, where they're procrastinating on making progress, procrastinating on getting it done, procrastinating or just taking the leap of faith. 2 Corinthians 12:9 says, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. And so we have to understand that we're not perfect, but we have to have grace. And we have to exercise that grace within. Because if we do that, then we can understand that it's okay. It's okay that we baked the cookies and the cookies did not come out as planned, or they might have been a little burnt, or they might have been too soggy. It's okay. Now, your stomach might not agree with that, right? But you made the cookies. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself props for the pieces or the parts that you have done. And so relate that to your life. What am I going? Did I go get the LLC? Did I start the business? Did I get started? Like, did I do something? And that's what we need you to do, is to know that it starts within. You have to do the things that you need to do for yourself. So, action step. I want you to start with one task today without worrying about doing it perfectly. Just one task. Do it scared. Do it however you feel, but get it done. For some, that might be going to go work out, running 2 miles without stopping, but knowing that I'm out here and I'm running and I'm doing it and I'm giving my best. Do it, okay? And so my book is titled Unapologetically Divorced. And there's a section titled Ground Yourself in God's Truth. If you don't know where to start, I encourage you to turn to God's Word. The Bible is a powerful tool that reminds you of your true identity. God knew you before you were formed in your mother's womb. He calls you his masterpiece. You are fearfully and wonderfully made whole. Psalm number 139, verse 14. You are the head and not the tail, above and not beneath. Deuteronomy 28, verse 13. Walk boldly into every room with your head held high, knowing that your worth is not defined by what has happened to you, but by the purpose God has placed in you. Your past is not your prison, it's your platform. So understand how you can turn your pain into your purpose and your purpose into profit. As we end today, we want to end with this affirmation. I release the need to be perfect and embrace my best effort. I release the need to be perfect and embrace my best effort. Be blessed.
Yeah, Stella, baby. Finna get right. Here we go.